Hello, guys and girls. My name is Shom Tamrakar, and I hope you all doing good. And thank you for all of you, those who coming my channel again and again and watching, learning from it. And in today, we are going to talk about trade recaps. Okay, so every Friday I share a trade recap video in which I share my personal trades which I had this week. And first of all, this week was great. You know, lots of great positions. And currently, this week I had only 4 trades, and I am going to share in a moment all the 4 trades and how I got involved in that trade, what is the confirmation I was looking for on that trade, and how I manage those trade to make profit from the market. So I will share this, and I will share some of the forecasting too by the end of the video. So stay tuned. If you are new in this channel, definitely subscribe, and if you are no, if you are old, those who are again and again coming, I hope you are getting values from it. Okay, so let me share some of the first trade I had this month, which is odd GPY, and this was ended up in a stop loss. Okay, so it is not like that I'm not having a stop loss. Sometimes I also having a stop loss, but the thing I wanted to explain to you, that the lesson which I learned from this trade is the thing which is very important for you. Okay, so if you look at this, guys, this is very clear price action structure, and if I just back to the time, you can see this was trade I had. Okay, you can see that how what is the structure we are trading again and again. The price action structure, like impulse correction continuations, working on a market, and we as a trader, we always trade that. So same thing I was traded to. You can see the price moved up very impulsively. It was form correction, and after the breakout of the correction structure, I was got involved in that trade by using the stop loss below the previous low. You can see this was a previous low, this was a previous low, and I keep my stop loss below that level, and I got involved in that trade. But what happened, if you look at this in a market, price moved down and it hit completely my stop loss. So this is how I exited from the market. But no matter means what happened at the end result, we as a trader, we always have to look for the process which I was trading that trade to. Okay, so impulse correction continuation was the trade was the structure which I was trading. I was looking for good result in that too, but ended up in a stop loss. So 1% loss in that trade, and this was my first trade of the month. I hope you can see the structures, and that is why I'm saying that the probability of playing impulse correction continuation is just 90%, not 100%, just because sometimes, because the correlation factors, it is not moving as other pairs moving, or it is not moving as a structure moving. So it is very important thing you have to understand, that sometimes you will lose in impulse correction continuations too, and it is completely okay with that. Okay, so this was odd JPY, although the structure was very clear. Okay, so this was my first trade, which was ended up in a stop loss. Then yesterday I had a trade which was in which I was capitalized 3.4%, 3.50% around, and this was great trade I had. You can see the structure in that trade I was took. It was very clear, and in that simple impulse correction continuation, you can see that was impulse move. The price was moving into the correction, and let me show you how I got involved in that. And first of all, it was very close to my stop loss, but before reaching to my stop loss, I just means it just hit my target. You can see this was what happened. This was a time when the trade was triggered. This was the structure, it was moving in a smaller time frame. Okay, so if you look at this was a clear breakout I got, and this is the level from when my trade got triggered. But after that trade, you can see the price moved down. It was very, yeah, this was a previous stop loss which I keep, and I was keep my stop loss below that level. That's why it is just means it did not hit my stop loss. But if you look at this, then what happened, the move come into the market and it completely hit my target. And this is how I got means capitalized 3.50% in that trade. So Eurocat was very clear. Euro odd was very clear on the price on the basis of structures, and this is how I got exited from the market. And same structure is very clear. You can see first touch, the second touch. This was the first touch. The price bounced back from the second touch. This was a very clear indication that the structure is very strong. Then if you look at this, the price action structure formed very clear pattern, and after that it moved up. Looking to the higher time frame structure, this was also very clear. You can see this was a higher time frame structure, and this level, you can see, if you look at this, if I just put this was a very important support level, and I got triggered after the breakout of that. You can see this was a level which I was looking for, and I got triggered after the breakout of that. So this is how I got triggered in that trade, and this is how it was moved around 3.50% for me, and this was a second trade of the month I have. Okay, and two trades right now I have more, which is running. It is not closed. The first trade I have, the third trade I had, which is odd CAD, sorry, odd NZD. You can see odd NZD is very clear on the basis of price action structure too. This was my forecasting for the week in that as well. So if you look at this, this was a POI, which is point of interest. Okay, what happened in a point of interest? If you look at this, first of all, let's move to the daily time frame, so it will be very easy to understand. You can see, guys, this is the daily time frame structure. This was the first touch, this was the second touch. The price moved up to the POI, which is the third touch of the structure, and that is what I was forecasted to reach into the market. Okay, then looking to the smaller time frame, the price action structure was also moving in that price action structure. You can see this is what the reversal pattern which we look for always. Okay, so this was a reversal structure. Then you can see the price moved down impulsively. Okay, you can see this was a very clear indication, but as a trader, what we always look for the confirmation. This clearly indicating that the price rejected, and this is the hourly time frame. This was a very clear indication that the price is rejecting from the high value areas. Okay, price moved down. You can see it from a very clear messy structures, and after the breakout of this, I got involved, and it was very clear with my, it was following my risk reward. That's why I took this trade with the keeping my stop loss above the recent high, and this is how it is going right now. You can see right now it is around 1.30%. Okay, it was around 1.50%, but this is what I'm looking for the target as a first. This is what the structure we are trading again and again, and I have logged this too. You can see this is my current stop loss for that, which is 0.50%. I have logged already. So looking to the structure, I am using my trade management tool, which is how I manage my trade, and I'm looking for the breakout. Okay, looking for any kind of continuation structure which will give the price the permission for going move forward, just because the daily time frame structure is very clear. Okay, so this is what my third trade, and it is currently running, not closed. I have only two trade which is closed, which I have shared all, odds APY, and the second one was euro odd. Okay, these two trades I have already closed, and NZD, odd NZD, and second trade which I have running right now, which is odd USD. It is very clear. Odd USD is also very clear. You can see. Let me show you. Let me just give you the breakdown of odd GPU odd GPU. It is very clear on the basis of the structure. Okay, if you look at this, this was a level we are looking for in a market. Okay, why? Because this is very important high value area, and looking to the price action pattern which is developing right now is very high probable. You can see this was the first touch, this was the second touch. Price action structure is very clear. Price moved up very impulsively from the low of the structure, and currently right now it is moving in this price action structure. You can see this was a inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, if you understand, if you have a basic understanding of pattern, you can recognize this is the inverse head and shoulder pattern, and this is how I got triggered in that. You can see after the breakout of the pattern, and after getting the confirmations like what, this was my previous this was a structure, and I got involved after this recent high. Okay, this was a recent high which was important breakout for me, and once the price break that level, I got involved. And if you look at this risk reward, it is also only 30 pips risk, only 30 pips risk, and it was my following my trade risk management tools as well. So looking to the structure, it is very clear. I'm trying to capitalize this trade up to that level. First target this will be, and because this is very close to the high value area, so there's a higher possibility it will reach up to that level. Okay, so this was my fourth trade, and only four trade I have. Okay, I do not have any trades. I have only two trades running, which is USD JPY, and the second trade which is odd NZD. These two trades are running, and one is closed with one is logged with 0.50, and one it is still running. Okay, so these are the four trades I have, guys, and I hope you like this. I hope you learn from this. The structure which I'm talking about is one of the most important thing. It is just because as a price action trader, I always look for the structures and behavior of the market conditions. Okay, as you understand that whenever we are trading in a market, okay, price action is what Price action is a combination of market participants and behavior of the security, behavior of the price. Okay, so what as a trader we have to learn? We have to learn that how the market is behaving. Okay, sometimes it is very impulsive, like last 2 days of January. Okay, it was very impulsive in a market. The market was moving very impulsively. So it is very important as a trader. Over the period of time, you have to learn that how the market condition is. If is the market is impulsive, or it is in a corrective zone, or it is in a continuation part. So as a trader, it is very important skill which you have to gain over the period of time, and this will only come with the experiences. Okay, you have to spend some time on a chart to understand that how it is behaving. You have to do your back testing, you have to do your journaling, and this is how you will become good profitable trader. And this is what I have to share with you. Okay, and so these were the 4 trades, guys. I hope you have learned from these 4 trades. Odd and ZD, it is still running. Okay, with 0.50% logged. USD JPY moving very nicely. You can see it is also around profit. Euro CAD was one of the best trade I had this month, and it was closed around 3.50%. And the first trade, which is in a stop loss. So completely very good trades. Very good month is going on. First week was also miss very good for the trades, and I believe that this entire month market is going to be good. Okay, so these are the 4 pairs I have to discuss with you, and this is all about the trade recaps. And I hope you have learned things. Okay, guys. So this is what I have to share with you, and thank you for all of you to watching this, and stay tuned and subscribe the channel, because every week I'm posting 3 videos. I'm sharing 3 videos with you, in which I share about forecasting, I share about midweek market breakdown, I share about the trade recaps. Okay, and all of the videos you will gain lots of value from it, so you should definitely subscribe this. Okay, thank you. This is Shivam Tamrika signing off. Thank you.